Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 19. Hey, we're back here at Ravenport. We got a load of logs, and we're going to take them up to sell. So, where are we at here? I finished harvesting the canola out of field 18. We were working with the landscaping tool as well, and that has been a work in progress. So where are we at? Well, we're fixing to find out. Let me get around the curve here, where I can see and take out a sign and a cone, whatever. Alright, so this is where we're at. I pushed all the trees out of the kind of hole back there where the old sawmill is. I'm going to call it the old sawmill because that's what it looks like. And I pushed them out here in this field so we can clean them up easier. That way we can cut them up and get them out of there, get them cleaned up easier. I figured, you know, all those tight spaces back there, you don't want to cut all these little tiny limbs up down there. And, oh yeah, be careful with your landscaping tool because you see those little squares out here in the field? Apparently, you can, when you're moving the mouse around, you know, working with it, it can shoot pretty far. So, watch the direction you're shooting in or landscaping in or whatever, and just be careful because it can mess up very quick. Very quick. Alright, we'll get these turned around here. Still working on this area up here. I pretty much just dropped everything, and there's another square in field in field 23. So when you're working, I was working on this little hill here. So when you're working, just be careful. Try not to click anywhere, you know, try not to move your mouse around too much as you're working, or you'll get just little random shots out there. So yeah, apparently that happens. So just be careful. So like I was working on this hill here, and you can see how many times I hit that field over there. I even hit the field 18 way over there. I guess I just got carried away with the paintbrush or whatever, the sculpting tool. Landscaping tool, whatever you want to call it. It's been called the terraforming tool, the landscaping tool, the sculpting tool, the terrain tool. Too many names. Too many names. Alright. So we got that load. I probably should go around because I am not going to be able to back that out. I need to stump and cut these trees over here. But you know, I've been eyeballing this land here, and I think I want to go ahead and buy this little extra add-on section here because it cuts off like right here. This is the line, and I'd like to be able to go on up this hill with this field and expand it on up here because it's pretty smooth up here, and we can maybe smooth it out a little more, but it's already pretty smooth all the way up to this little drop off here, and I probably won't mess with that, but it's got several more trees on it up here, and it's really smooth. Like I said, I can expand this field, and I think I can do some more work with it. So I want to go ahead and buy this. Let's see now. I need to go in here, save the game because I just started it. We will go into lands, and this is the property that I want to buy. It's $152,000, $152,352. That's how you say it. So I want to go ahead and buy that just because we have the money and it's ours. So let me go back to my truck. Back over to the truck. There's my truck. But yeah, we can come on up the hill here and make this a pretty decent sized field, I think. Alright. This is like a logging road here. Be able to get out of here this way. Because we own all the way up to this intersection. So all these trees right here, we own all this. So we can cut all these trees and take them up to the sawmill there. Now this is the original homestead back here. I may get to this eventually. Maybe sooner than you think. Because now that we have the terraforming tool, there are a lot of trees on this property. No, I hit the wrong button. There it is. Actually, you know what? This property, not only does it include this, but it comes around to the top of our property there. So that is not bad. It's got a lot of trees on it. We got all these trees back here and these trees over here. And a lot of land out here that we can turn into a farm field. It's 362,000. What do you guys think? Should I buy it? I got the money. We got that one-time government stimulus for the landscaping, and we can pretty much use it for what we want, but we do need to save a little for landscaping. Even though we can't really do a whole ton of terraforming, we can just smooth out areas to expand the farm, and that's what the government wants us to do. They want us to expand our farm where we can raise more grain, I guess. More farm products. We got to feed the kids. That's what that's the main excuse that I've always used for doing stuff in Farming Simulator. We have to feed the kids. We have to feed the world. Dude, I wonder if we could take this whole hill down. If we could. I don't know. It's probably not a possibility, but if we could flatten that whole hill, we could expand this way out. Because this is all pretty flat back here. You look at what all comes with it though. You get all the trees basically inside this road over here. So the road goes up this way. So everything inside this road, we get all of these trees. And I bet we could flatten this out. We get all of this. Everything inside this road here. Do we get that too? Okay, it goes all the way up to Squiggly Path. The Squiggly Path is this way. So we get all these trees. That's really a good investment. I mean, when you think about it, yeah, it's got a little building on it. But you think about that. We get all of these trees, plus all these fields out here that are already here. And then it stays true with all of this over here. We get all of this. All the way up to this little border here. It's harder to see there. So we get all of this land. This is quite a big chunk of land for the price. Oh, I'm so tempted to buy it. We'll make our money back on the trees, I think. Plus it has an American flag. Ooh, aha. And if we can do something with this hill, I mean, even if we couldn't completely flatten this hill, we could smooth it out to where we can mow it, I think. It's got a ton of trees on it. You know what? I'm going to make an executive decision here. I mean, we could smooth... I'm pretty sure we could smooth this out. Cut the trees off of it, smooth it out, and at least mow it. It does have some sharp points on it, but we have the new smoothing tool. So, executive decision time. We're going to buy it. It's only... 362,000. We will make that back with the timber on it. Look at all the trees on there. All these trees over here, the trees back here. Plus we get the farmland to expand back here to make a big field. So it's ours. We own the original homestead now, guys. We've gone in, what, how many episodes now? What episode is this? 22? I think? Yeah. I think this is episode 22, maybe. And, so yeah. Cool beans. Alright, so I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of trees to cut. And we will cut them. Alright, where'd I leave my truck at? I brought a truck here with me somewhere, guys. I think it's down this road here. There it is. Oh, that's awesome that we own all this now. We own, look at all the land that we own down here now. I mean, look at how much land is left to go. We are not done with this map. Nowhere close to it. We've got a lot of work to do. Rome was not built in a day. Neither was this farm. So, we will get to it. I'm actually, Ravenport, you know, I was kind of skeptical. Before the game released, from what I saw of this map, I was like, I don't know about it. But now that I'm kind of getting into it and seeing the detail of the layout, I kind of like it. Ravenport is growing on me. So I'll keep on playing it. It'll probably be a long-term map. There is a Stevie map coming soon, though. It is called, oh, what was it called? Fenton Forest, I think was the name of it. I don't know what happened with the Ringwoods project. He kind of just dropped that, I think, a little bit, and that was that. So, but yeah, I think it looks like he's working on one called Fenton Forest. It's not a 4X map. It is just a plain Jane regular map, I think. So, alright guys, so we got a ton of work to do. Ton of work to do. But you know what? We're going to make a killing off of this. We got a ton of trees. So, but I mean, I'm just really surprised. I'm shocked that we bought this much. We own all of this down here. That one's 386. How much money do we have left? Can we buy more? Should we go more? Should we just go nuts? Should we just go crazy? We have this property here. It's 386. It actually goes, it's got a ton of trees on it. Plus it's got the spinnery and stuff. You don't have to buy the stuff to do the stuff though. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to buy the land to use the facilities. So that's not a big issue. We could get something like that. That one's 346. That one's 386. I'm kind of would like to hold off on these because I'll leave it running. I would kind of like to hold off on these because they do have a lot of the trees, like the fir trees and the pines, that are straight. And until we get into the actual like forestry, Scorpion King, Komatsu type equipment, I kind of want to wait on these. There are a lot of crooked trees out here, yes, that you can't cut with those machines, I know. But like I said, it's got a lot of the other trees when you get higher up on the properties here. 36, 36. I kind of want to wait on those. 19 would be probably good because it would expand where we own there. It's only 210. Wow. 210. 529. Yeah, we can't afford that. Even though this is a good property. Let me get out of that mode. This would probably be one of the near future investments once we get the money back. This property right here. Look at how flat it is down here already. Nice and flat. We could, this could be a good grass field to mow, or we could plow this up and turn it into a croppage field. A lot of trees to cut here. It's kind of a hidden gem, so to speak. And you know what? We could use the flattening tool on this to expand this out this way. It does get kind of low back here, which is concerning, but if that tool will work and elevate all of this up to where we want it, then this would be an awesome property to have. Get this all smoothed out and flattened. It's got a lot of trees on it too. And then it actually goes way back here. This is still part of this property. I've been looking at this for a while, but it's really expensive to not have a field already on it. I'm just saying. But we could raise this land up here maybe. Slope it off, smooth it out, something like that. I don't know, 19 is really looking attractive too now. It's $210 and we have 514. Let's go down here. Can I tab to anything down here? Maybe the tractor. Let's just take the tractor on down there for a minute. Go for a ride. So yeah, I got all these trees out here already that I've cut, and I'm going to cut some more over there and clean the rest of this up. But we'll get back to this. So we're going to do a lot of logging. Lots and lots of logging. Still got all these trees over here around 23 to clean up. All of this we own now, though. We own all of this. Everything on the right. To your right, our property. To the left, future properties. But yeah, everything on the right here we own already. So, and it feels kind of good to finally purchase the homestead here. Look at how flat it is, though. We could really expand this area back here. The only thing is look where we're at. Let's go back to this map. This road coming in, just kind of draw a straight line across from this road. So where this dirt road is right here, get it kind of lined up here. So this road coming in, and then we turn around and look straight forward. See how that goes straight forward? That road kind of turns into dirt here. This, everything on the right, we own now. This is the property on the left that we're looking at. This is 19. It's got a lot of trees on it. Again, we would probably get a return on our investment. Don't think there's anything planted in this field. Looks like it's already harvested. But we could come up here with that smoothing tool and smooth some of this out, I think, and do some good. Lots of trees up here. Smooth some of this out. And there are some rocks up here, but we'd have to work around them. It's got a little trail back here. Oh, it does have some of the forest stuff in it like this. Okay, so we'd have to do some cleanup back here. Yeah, there's trees down, probably from a storm or something. And then you get back in here. It's got like a nice little area back here for logging, maybe. Would we own all this? Or is this part of the other property? Let me, yeah, I'm getting way back up in here. Let me, yeah, we do own all this. We would if we bought this property. So all of these trees back here, it does have like the driftwood back here. Driftwood, I said driftwood. It's what, I don't know what you call it, the forest wood, the fallen wood, or whatever. But it does have some nice, impressive trees on it. I don't know if we could cut those down on the rocks. I could probably climb up there and fell them this way once we clear this area out. But it is a nice, pretty good size area back here. And just look at all the trees. We would get a big return on our investment if we bought this property. It's got rocks in it, though. That's one downfall to a lot of maps, is they put rocks in them, and you can't move the rocks. I wonder if we could get rid of the rocks with the tool. That might be something we have to experiment with. I mean, look, it's got outdoor facilities already. It's got an outhouse for us, so we can go to the bathroom at least if we purchase this property. So that's cool. But yeah, it's got a pretty good sized field here. It's expandable. It's got a lot of trees. You know what? I think I'm going to have to make another executive decision, guys. I think I'm going to have to buy it. $210,000. Going once, going twice. Sold. It is ours. So let's look at what all we own. What all we've bought. I've probably spent close to $1 million. We bought this little area. We bought the original homestead and the expansion to the homestead up north. So we're gonna be busy. We're gonna be busy cutting trees. And where did I leave my tractor? There it is. See the little yellow dot. I have a GPS tracking device. Oh, I see the lights flashing. See the lights flashing on the trees? That's how you know where your tractor is at, especially at nighttime. You can find your tractor with the lights flashing on the trees. Alright, so we own all this. We have got a lot of work to do. There's a little mini tree. But yeah, lots of work to do. I think I'm going to go ahead and get these fields planted maybe. I'm going to be busy using this tractor, though, working on trees. You know what? We're not done. I've been looking at this for a long time. For a few episodes now, anyway. This is the John Deere 7R. I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking. I do not want a tractor with those little red and white things on them. No, it puts that on there too. Okay, let's go back to Troberg. We'll put the wheel weights on there. This is the John Deere 7R. It is considered a large tractor. This would be $280,000 to upgrade it to the big engine, which I think I'm going to do. And if I put the wheel weights on there like that, this would give us another tractor, but it would also free up the 6R, because right now the 6R is the primary tractor for planting. And we could use it for logging and for plowing, for creating new fields, and let this tractor take care of planting when we need it to. And I could use it for plowing too if I wanted to. So we could keep the 6R just as a utility for logging and stuff. And now that we have quite a few fields, we can let this guy do his thing, and while we clean up trees, just hire him out. So I think I'm going to buy this. We're getting another John Deere, guys. The next one in the lineup, the 7R. Is this what we want? I think so. Alright, we're broke. We can't do any more. We can't do any more. So, let me tab down to that new tractor just to show it off. Let's shut this one off. Where's it at? There it is. The 7R. Nice size tractor. Got the wheel weights on it. It's ready to go. Brand new tractor just out of the shop. And I may change the wheels on it still yet. I may modify them. I may have to just settle for those little red and white squares. We don't have those here in the States, so usually that's a European thing, but I don't know, maybe I can make this work with the weights here. Nice big tractor. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to come back in with a plow here and redo some stuff. Plow out where I accidentally overshot my area that I was terraforming, which was right up there. I'm still going to have to work on that a little bit. But yeah, so this has been quite an episode. We bought a whole lot of property, and we bought a new tractor. We bought the John Deere 7R. So we spent most of our government stimulus. I knew it wouldn't stay in my pocket very long. I knew it would just burn a hole right through. But hey, we kind of have a homestead now, even though I'm probably going to turn it into farmland. But yeah, this is considered a large tractor, and we'll do a side-by-side here. A side-by-side view. Oh yeah, it's a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger of a tractor. It's probably got a few more horsepower than that one does, I'll say. Let's see, the 6R has 300, and yeah, this one's got 352. So you can tell the difference. It's a little bit bigger. Get out and look at them here. Just a hair bigger. Just a hair bigger. A little bit different design. So yeah, but I'm glad we got it. We can put it on the planter, and I think that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get my planter going and get these fields planted, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on a lot of this. I've got some free time coming up, maybe this weekend. I don't know when this is coming out. This might be like episode, this might be like a Wednesday episode, this is, so spoiler alert, I may work on a little bit of this. Maybe not, I don't know, maybe not back here. I may get the trees out in the middle first, just so I can establish a field, and then work on the trees on the outside. And I may do that in 23 too, just to get the field created, you know. and then I'll work on the trees like in between and on the perimeters, the outside, and start expanding that way. But first things first, we'll get the trees in the middle, and we'll go get our planter and go ahead. I think I'm going to go ahead and plant these fields in something. That way we have something while I work on the trees, something growing. So, alright guys, we got a new John Deere 7R. We're going to get to planting. So we'll sign off from this episode, and we're going to work on stuff. So get ready, changes are coming. Until next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We will see you guys later.